G'day, it's Heath here from pickinglessons.com. John Ryan's Polka. This is a great tune. Pops up from time to time at different places unexpectedly. It's been on the kids show Bluey recently. It's out of the Titanic as well. It's a great little tune. But it's a really good exercise that we can use to help us work on improving our speed. We're going to use this as part of some exercises as well to work on some approaches with our practice to help us increase how fast we can play and stay relaxed while we do that as well. So there are two parts of the tune. It's very easy to learn. It's not going to take us very long to learn the tune, but to master it at a fast tempo, that's what we're really going to focus on in this lesson. To start us off here in this video, we're going to take a look at part A and we're going to have a look at a couple of different exercises and a couple of strategies to help us with that speed. But if you head to pickinglessons.com, you're to grab yourself a copy of this tablet you're working through, which has the tune and has all these exercises that we're going to use for our speed. I'll also break down there the remainder of the tune in the members section and have a look at all the exercises and cover some really nice strategies to help us improve tempo. Okay, so first of all, let's have a quick little look at this melody. Like I said, very simple, won't take us very long to learn. So as we move through, first of all, we're in the key of D. So our D scale is really used here a lot. And we'll have a look at that in a moment as well. But the tune itself is in D. It's in 2/4 time. The 2/4 time signature, it's a polka, and the 2/4 time signature, so we've got 2 beats per measure, and our rhythm structure is 8th notes and 16th notes. So on our 8th notes, we're going to treat those as downstrokes. 16th is where we're going to alternate. So for example, in the first measure, perfect setup for what our right hand's going to be doing. So the 2 8th notes are downstrokes. The 4 16ths, down, up, yeah? So down on the 8ths, alternating on the 16ths. When we have a quarter note, they're gonna be downs as well. So first portion of that melody. Then into an arpeggio for the D chord. Yeah, little repeat in measure 3. Then running down what becomes the D major pentatonic scale. So very simple melody. Let's move on. Second half is almost identical. Turn around. So in measure 6 there we have the down up for the 16th. So down, down, up. Now our 8th notes down, down, arpeggios. So the D, A, and resolve on the D on the quarter notes. So the melody itself is really straightforward. Let's just run through that once together slowly. So 1, 2. So right hand, just keep an eye on that structure. The structure is going to be really important to us maintaining or developing our speed with this tune. Okay, so first of all, let's sit that there. Let's have a look at a couple of exercises for speed. So we're going to use the D major scale for these exercises. We can pull out parts of the tune as well. So we'll just spend a couple of minutes doing this. The first idea we're going to look at is the D major scale, if you're unfamiliar, is... So the frets there are open, 2nd, 4th and 5th, then repeat that on the A string. There's 1 octave of the D scale. We're going to use just the first string of that scale, yeah, and we're going to work on playing half the speed, then we're going to double it. And as we do that, we're going to use the metronome. And so I'm going to set this up and we're going to have a little practice. I'll set it up rather slow to begin with. So we're going to go 80 beats per minute. Now, we're going to approach our 8th notes as alternating picking and our 16ths as alternating for this exercise, okay? So the first portion of this exercise with the scale, playing 8th notes, yeah? 1 and 2 and alternating our picking. Working on just, first of all, working on maintaining good technique, good position for your left hand, good attack for the right hand, but staying relaxed. Okay, the relaxed part is really important. Now, to balance this out for our increasing tempo, the exercise itself, we're gonna jump to 16th. So we'll go relaxed, 8th notes, straight into 16ths, yeah? So it's the same thing, but we're doubling up basically how many notes we play in each beat. So 16th, so 1 and 2 and 1 E and A. And the first exercise is just that on repeat. Have a little rest in between. So we'll go half pace, then we'll double it. Half pace, double it. Every time we get back to the slower tempo, remind yourself to relax. Relax your hands, relax your forearms, make sure your shoulders aren't tensing up. Every part of your body wants to be relaxed. Making sure we maintain good pick angle against the string as we strike. All those important things for technique, yeah? So I'll show you again. So metronome's at 80 beats per minute. So we're gonna go 8th notes and 16ths. Every time we go back to the slower tempo, the slower group of notes, relax, relax, remind yourself to relax. One of the things when you're playing faster is if you start to tense up, that's gonna get in the way of you playing clean and playing accurately and having a good tone. So we wanna stay relaxed. Let's jump to the next exercise. So the next one is going to be moving on to the A string. Same idea though. So staying relaxed as we go. Just very quickly onto the third exercise would be the same thing, but this time we're gonna cross over strings. One of the things that can happen is as you change strings, we can get ourselves tangled as the tempo increases. So this next exercise takes what we've just built, so the first, yeah, on string 3, and then on the second string, this time we're going to double up on both strings. Yeah, that's the idea. Then we have a little break in between. Always relax at the slower speed. Cool. So that's the idea. Now check this out. I'm gonna speed this metronome up. Let's jump to 100 beats per minute, all right? So first exercise. A string. Staying relaxed. Third exercise, both strings. Always staying relaxed as we get faster and faster. So you'll reach a point where it's going to get quite challenging. We all have that point. We'll jump another 120 and see what happens. Another 20 beats. So 120. Staying relaxed, relax, relax. And so on, yeah? So if I jump another 20, I'm gonna get into territory that's gonna be a bit more challenging. This is 138. Yeah, I'll reach a point where I'll max out. We all max out, yeah? Let's go 160. So same deal, I'm trying to relax as I play. Reminding myself all the time to stay relaxed as I do that exercise, yeah? So you can see how that's gonna work. And it's really nice, it is nice to go, all right, too fast. It's not gonna happen, but you're gonna feel what it's like to play at that speed. Now when I go slower, if I jump back down to say 120, it's gonna feel really comfortable. And so 120 at 16th notes is quite fast, yeah? But after working on some of those faster, silly tempos, coming back is more comfortable. So it's nice to jump up, but be realistic though too. Make sure you are practicing clean most of the time, but it is nice to push it out. But the whole idea of balancing out the comfortable speed and doubling it works really well. Come back and relax and be clean. Try it faster, relax, be clean. Try it faster, try and stay relaxed and clean as you jump up. You can do this with the tune. Just to wrap up this video, we can do this with parts of the tune as well. So if I'm working at about 100 for the first portion of the melody in John Ryan's polka, half speed, up to speed, half speed, double it up, yeah, following the picking direction and everything we're applying to that melody. So the whole idea of half then double, relax, try and stay relaxed, works really well. Yeah, really well. The tune itself is very easy, but try some of those exercises. Pickinlessons.com, we're going to continue this. We're going to have a look at more exercises in this fashion. We'll take it a step further, and of course, we'll look at part B of the tune as well. So pickinlessons.com, I'll see you there.